Out of all the consoles to get games ported to other systems, the Wii U is pretty much king. Now, there are a couple titles that were moved to other systems, like Lego City Undercover was a Wii U exclusive, and now that's everywhere now. But a lot of Wii U exclusive games have now been ported over to the Switch. The first thing that comes to mind is, of course, Super Mario 3D World is now no longer a Wii U exclusive. That is now on the Switch. And Nintendo has spent the past couple years just going through the Wii U library and going, okay, what games could we possibly take from this library and put it on, like, Switch again, or make it like a public release now? Like, well, what games could we take and do that with? And they've had relative success with pretty much most of them, I would say. I mean, if we take a look at all of the ones we have, right? So we have Lego City Undercover, which I mentioned. We have Mario Kart 8, which was rebranded as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which is now like the top-selling video game of all time. Pokken Tournament, which was re-released as Pokken Tournament DX. That's like a Pokemon fighting game, so that's there. Rayman Legends was ported over. Shovel Knight Treasure Trove, Bayonetta 2, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, and now Donkey Kong Country Returns as well. Scribblenauts Mega Pack, which has Unlimited and Unmasked in it. I used to play Scribblenauts Unmasked a lot. I really like Scribblenauts Unmasked. Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, which was Hyrule Warriors. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, which was ported and changed, so it is no longer a prequel to 3D World. It is now connected to Odyssey, which is weird. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, which is a port of New Super Mario Bros. U and New Super Luigi U. Tokyo Mirage Sessions FE Encore. Look at that. Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge. Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. And many, many more. Those are just the ones off the top of my head. So yeah, a lot of Wii U games have been ported over, and of course there's like third-party ones that were on the Wii U that they just put out on the Switch as well. Like a bunch of the Lego games, Assassin's Creed games, like, you know, like a lot of like the more third-party ones that were also on Wii U also got Switch versions instead. So I want to take a look at the very few games that are still stuck on the Wii U system. Wii U is the only place you can play them. I want to take a look at them. And we'll take a look at them, and we'll see, do they deserve to get ported over? Do they deserve to get ported over or not? We're going to start off with Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. This one absolutely does not deserve to get ported over. This game is stupid. So it's essentially a Mario Party game for Animal Crossing, which in itself, you'd think, okay, that doesn't sound too bad, right? That sounds pretty doable. Makes kind of sense. Animal Crossing's a huge franchise, making a Mario Party type game of it. All right, sounds good. The problem is that you can only play this game with amiibos, so you need amiibos to get it to work. And that sucks. This is, of course, during Nintendo's big push for amiibos. Nintendo was really, really pushing for amiibos, so they're like, why not just make a whole game about amiibos? Well, maybe because most people, not everyone got to buy amiibos. They really didn't. I was one of them. I don't actually buy amiibos, really. I don't. I understood because it was during the whole Toys to Life phase, right? The amiibo was Nintendo's Toy to Life, and I was more concerned with the other Toy to Life games like Disney Infinity and Lego Dimensions, were the Toy to Life games I played. I was more concerned with them. I just saw it as like, it's just Nintendo's version of that, which it was. Are there amiibo I want now? Absolutely. I would love to find that Sonic the Hedgehog amiibo. That'd be pretty sweet for Smash Bros. I'd love to find that one. I want all the Xenoblade ones. So I want Shulk. I want Pyramithra. I fucking want Pyramithra so bad. Noah Mio. Like, I would love all the Xenoblade ones. I'm sure there's a couple more if I think about it. I could like probably be like, yeah, I want that one. But those are just ones off the top of my head. And more or less, amiibo now are just statues. They're just collectibles. Just show them off now, right? But back then, they were really trying to make amiibo a thing. And to do that, they're like, well, to boost amiibo sales for our Animal Crossing stuff, we'll make an entire game off of it. It didn't quite work. You need to, by the way, put your amiibo on the gamepad every time you do your turn, which is stupid. That is completely and utterly stupid. Why do you need to, like, you know I have the amiibo because I'm playing the game and it's working. I don't need to keep pressing it on the gamepad every time I want to do a turn. That's dumb. There wasn't even just amiibos. They had like these cards you could use which acted like amiibos. So that kind of defeats the purpose of you trying to get people to get amiibos. It's dumb. It's stupid. There's no point of it. And because Nintendo has scaled back on amiibos now, and now they just kind of see it as the way we see it, which is they're just fun little statue collectibles. Yeah, we're kind of moving on from that. So, Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival, stay in Wii U Purgatory. No one's going to play you anyway. Speaking of something no one's going to play in Wii U Purgatory, Devil's Third. So, Devil's Third is a third-person shooter, but it goes into FPS when you actually shoot. When you're actually aiming. I'm not going to lie. Don't know quite a lot about Devil's Third, other than, what it was. It was a third-person shooter exclusive to the Nintendo Switch. It was rated R as well. Which, it was like, ooh, big rated R game on Nintendo? Whoa, it had online play. I don't care about this game in the slightest. From what I could tell, most people also didn't care about this game because it's got nothing but just crap reviews. I think it was one of, like, the first few games out for the Wii U, which is probably why people played it, because, the Wii U was starving for some fucking content. But sadly, the content it got was this. If we look at sales, like, it's rumored to have only sold 3,000 copies in North America within the first month. Like, that is insane. In 2016, they said that Devil's Third was actually envisioned as a trilogy. Well, I mean, fuck, man. I don't think we're gonna get Devil's Fourth or Fifth anytime soon. This game can stay in This game can stay in Wii U Purgatory for a very long time. And I mean, the studio that made it isn't even there anymore. It's gone. So Valhalla Games Studio is the company that made this. This was their first fucking game, by the way. Their first game, Devil's Third, which they've been working on since 2009. Poor them. So after the game came out and was pretty much a flop, an international division was made, and that pretty much acquired all the intellectual properties of the original Valhalla Game Studios, and that's was continuing to make games onward after Devil's Third kind of failed. They made one more game, which was Momotaru. Oh, they made a Momotaru game! Momotaru Denetsu 2017. They made that for the 3DS, and that was it. That was it. The international one was in Vancouver, British Columbia. Oh, that explains why it fucking died. The company was acquired by Tencent in 2021, and they just merged Valhalla Games into another subsidy. So that was it, which was Soliel. And that was it. That was it for Valhalla Games. So, sadly, Devil's Third, you could technically say Devil's Third killed the company. If you wanna, you could. Next is Dr. Luigi. I mean, this is pretty simple why this is stuck on Switch. It's just a Dr. Mario skin. That's really all it is. I could understand why some people would want it, and you know what? It's just a skin of Dr. Mario, so, like, porting it over to Switch, I don't think is too bad. Definitely don't put this on, like, a fucking Switch Online store. Just put this on eShop, Like, that's what it was on the Wii U, which is an eShop game. Just do it again. Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. So this is kinda like a sequel to Kirby's Epic Yarn in a way, kinda, not really. But, like, I really like the claymation art style for this game. That's really, really sweet. And this does use the touchpad, which is, again, probably the main reason why it's stuck on Wii U Purgatory, is because it uses the touchpad. Now, there could be a way around that for, definitely if you're playing on, like, Switch, and you go into handheld mode, then you can use your finger across the screen to do it. So that's, like, a fix for that one. But if you're playing it on TV, I could see why there's a problem there. I think Kirby and the Rainbow Curse is fun, and I would love to see this ported over, because we need more Kirby games, absolutely. I mentioned in my Wii video I would like to see Epic Yarn brought over, so do Rainbow Curse as well. Bring those two fun, cozy Kirby games, because this is another cozy Kirby game, which is just fun, and it's one of the few Nintendo Wii U games that I had. I didn't have that many Nintendo Wii U games. I think my Nintendo Wii U collection was Lego City Undercover, Mario Kart 8, Smash Bros, another game that we're gonna get to, and then Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. So there's that. I was not a smart kid back when the Wii U was out. Okay, If I had known like a lot of the stuff I do now about the Wii U, I would have gotten my fucking mileage out of that thing. I did anyway with a lot of third-party games as well, because I got some third-party games for the Wii U, which is where a lot of mileage came from. But if I had known like what I do now back then, I would have got tons of mileage out of that Wii U. It would have been filled to the brim with DS and 3DS games. You know what? Let's move on to that other Nintendo game I talked about, Nintendo Land. Nintendo Land's fun. It's just a mini game collection based off of a ton of different Nintendo IPs. I got mine because it was a bundle, right? Like it was a pack-in game, which is how I got my copy of Nintendo Land. It's fun. It's real fun. I think like pretty much all the mini games are fun. I had a great time playing with my family, because that's how you play these types of games with people. Unless you're forever alone, which, you know what, I'm starting to feel like that more and more. Nintendo Land was fun. I really liked it. I think my favorite game was the Mario one, where you're like, you have to chase them, like tag. I really like that one. That one I really fucking liked. I like Nintendo Land. Do we get a port, or do we get a sequel to Nintendo Land? At this point, I think we just get a sequel to Nintendo Land, and Nintendo Land 1 stays on Wii U, and we get Nintendo Land 2 on the Switch too. Which I'd be fine with. Either a port or a sequel. Either or I'm fine. Nintendo Land's just a nice fun, like little fun mini game collection. Real fun. Then we have the Legend of Zelda HD games. This is Twilight Princess and Wind Waker HD. This is what people thought we were getting. Like every time there's a Nintendo Direct, there's always the leak that, okay, they're gonna bring over the HD port of Twilight Princess. They're gonna bring over the HD port of Wind Waker. And it's just never fucking happened. We do have Wind Waker on Switch 2 if you have the GameCube Switch Online, so you can play it there. But, I mean, like, yeah, please bring those over. Twilight Princess is going to have to come over eventually to Switch 2. Switch and Switch 2. So just port the HD Wii U one. And then Wind Waker, I guess because the OG is on the Switch Online store, we're probably not going to get the HD port of it, which is a shame. But yeah, bring them, at least Twilight Princess over as well. I've been trying to find a copy of those games, and it's fucking hard to find copies of those. It really, really is. Because, like, I want to play them, like, at their best. So, I really fucking want to find the HD ports of them. Especially for Wind Waker. Wind Waker, I definitely want to find the HD port of that one. Twilight Princess, I'm kind of fine playing that on Wii as well. I'd be fine with that one, but I prefer Wii U. Then we have Star Fox Zero and Star Fox Guard. So as of this recording, this is the last Star Fox game that's been released. Back in 2016. It follows the format of pretty much every other Star Fox shooter, right? It's a rail shooter. We're not doing the fucking, you're on the fucking, like, you know, get out your ship, fucking start shooting shit. You know, that a lot of people did not like about other Star Fox games. We're back to just being in your ship. We got the regular team here: Falco, Peppy, Slippy Toad, right? Like they're all here. The boys are here. But this game just wasn't received well. Could it? I mean, it wasn't on my radar definitely when it came out, because I'm not a fan of Star Fox that much. I'm not a fan of, like, I wouldn't say I'm not a fan of rail shooters, but they're not like my favorite genre, right? So Star Fox doesn't appeal that much to me. But from what I can tell, this game it wasn't what people wanted. They expected a lot more, and then they got this game, and this game just wasn't exactly really what they wanted. From the gameplay I've seen of it, it seems very repetitive, right? Star Fox Guard was a standalone tower defense game that was bundled with it, and I think it's way better because it's a tower defense. You have to defend you defend your base from the robots coming in, but it's like you're looking through various security cameras to do it, and you have to click that security camera, and then now you're focused on this one, and then you could start shooting. Like, I think Star Fox Guard is actually pretty decent. You know, I think it's pretty good. Star Fox Zero, it didn't quite work out, did it? But will this game ever get ported? I don't think so. I don't think either of these two are getting ported. I think they're going to be stuck on the Wii U forever. I think Nintendo wants to forget this actually happened. And if we get anything Star Fox, it'll be ports of, like, the other games, right, onto, like, the Switch Online, and maybe a new Star Fox game, right? Like, that's your best bet. And then finally, of course, I gotta talk about them, because you know me, the Sonic games. So first off, let's start with Sonic Lost World. Lost World, I believe, is on Steam. It is. It is on Steam right now for $30. So, okay. So it's not like exclusively on the Wii U, but I mean, like, it's the only console way to play this game is on the Wii U, right? Yeah, I mean, Lost World, it's a very game, huh? It's a game that existed, is what I think the best we could say. The gameplay for Cross World is so fucking weird because it was just Nintendo trying to be like Mario Galaxy. That's what this is. This is Nintendo trying to make a Mario Galaxy game for Sonic, yet they're fucking years way too late. The Deadly Six are... Fuck, man. Oh, okay. Well, I think all Sonic fans know how we feel about the Deadly Six. They're a bunch of goobers that are not threatening in the slightest, and it's better if we just forget they happened. Now, the thing is that, like, the past couple times the Deadly Six has appeared out of this game, they're actually pretty cool. Like, the IDW comics, they're fucking sweet in those, actually. I think they're really good there. So the problem is, the writing for this game is not good, and this is, during the meta era. So, you gotta deal with that. The Wii U version had DLC. You had a Yoshi and Link DLC, where Sonic got the Link outfit. Yeah. So, I mean, if it gets ported elsewhere, there's not gonna be any Nintendo DLC, because there's no Nintendo DLC in the Steam version, so that's probably that. So, if this gets ported anywhere, it's just gonna be like the Steam version, right? That's pretty much what it's gonna be. It's just gonna be the PC port everywhere. This game is not good enough to really, like, have people go, oh my god, Lost World's getting a port, I'm gonna go buy it, But it's like, I mean, you might as well, right? Because it's fucking stuck on, like, a dead system that no one plays. Like, Forces, for fuck's sake, is on PS4. More people are playing Forces than this game. I mean, at least Forces actually operates like a fucking Sonic game, at the very least. So at least Forces has that over this game. Yeah, this game's not good. It introduced new wisps, by the way, so, okay, take that if you want, right? Lost World's not a good game, but, you know what, I'm a Sonic fan, just fucking do it, just fucking randomly, just be like, yeah, Lost World's coming to, like, PS5 or whatever in, like, a couple weeks, whatever. Like, yeah, I mean, could tweaks be made to it? Maybe. The gameplay is not that fucking good, right? Again, it would just have to be the Steam version, because the Steam version does pretty much all the fixes you need to do, right? I mean, obviously, the graphics and resolution would be upped for consoles, right? For modern consoles, so that'd be fucking good at the very least. You keep what the Steam version has, which is the higher res, the 60 FPS frame rate, and the gamepad features have all been completely remapped for the Steam version, right? Because you gotta. So you just keep that, and then just bump up the graphic options a bit. Yeah, that's pretty much all you have to do. Other than the Sonic Boom games, so specifically Boom Rise of Lyric, which is a fucking mess. I doubt that thing's ever coming over. I think Sega wants to fucking forget that ever happened. As everyone knows, Rise of Lyric, right up there with 06 as like a fucking failure for this fucking series. It was broken, buggy as shit when this fucking game came out. There was a glitch with Knuckles where you could just spam his jump and then fucking skip, like, hours of fucking content. Right? Another buggy mess. As a story, it's whatever. Right? It's whatever. Because of how fucking bad this bombed, the entire Sonic Boom franchise was completely reshaped. So the original version for Sonic Boom is they kind of wanted it to be like Rise of Lyric, where it was going to be like a semi-serious Sonic show with adventures every week. But because this game fucking flopped, the budget for the show was decreased dramatically, and then it just became the show we know today. So this completely changed, the fucking course of Sonic Boom. This is meant to act as a prequel to the show? Okay. So we got the redesigns and all that from this. Yeah, so this is the fucking... when you say Sonic Boom, people actually, they think of either the show or this, which is not good, and most people think of this. Yeah, not fucking good. I'm pretty sure Boom is stuck on fucking Wii U forever. As it probably should. It really should. I don't own a copy of this game. I fucking wanna. I so wanna, because I wanna play it. I own practically every main I own every mainline Sonic game on like physically. So like I need this. I need this fucker, because then I can like just say I own this. Will I play it? Of course I'm gonna play it one day. Of course I am. But I want to own it. And like that's the thing. This is somehow managed to even beat 06, because 06 you can find pretty cheap. I bought my copy of 06 for $20, right, on PS3. This game, good fucking luck. For some reason they're like, yeah, $130 please. The fuck you mean? For this shit, I ain't fucking paying, like, bro, you're lucky if I pay fucking 20 for this. All right? Like, this thing's infamy somehow beats fucking 06. But there we go. Those are Wii U games that we've talked about. Some of them deserve to get ported over, like Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, Twilight Princess, absolutely. Nintendo Land, maybe a sequel to that. But most of them, fucking stay. So there we go. What Wii U game do you want ported to other consoles? Let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you all next time.